All right, man. Dan Campbell revealed that the rumors were true about the Lions going after or they intent to draft Devon Witherspoon 2 drafts ago, man. So let's speak on that, and then I'll talk a little bit about some injuries the Lions got. So thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. So it says Dan Campbell. Hold on a minute. Let's see. Um, Yeah, Dan Campbell admits the Lions had a strong interest in Devon Witherspoon. He got drafted to Seattle. Now you know the story coming up. We play Seattle tonight. Lions coach Dan Campbell admitted the Lions had strong interest in Devon Witherspoon, but said he preferred their draft haul after trading down. Regardless, it doesn't matter. Even if he didn't prefer their draft haul after trading down, um, or or however you felt, he did. This is the proper thing to say. He said, "Yeah, we really liked him a lot." Campbell said, "I would say what you see on tape is exactly what we thought he'd be. He's competitive, feisty, tough football playing dude. He plays corner, he plays the nickels, he's active player, a ball guy, and he was a guy that fit that Dan Campbell, Brad Holmes image. You know what I'm saying? So he fit that image, man, of being a baller and you know what I'm saying, and what they was looking for." He fit that image. So I'm not mad about it. Like, we heard he was gonna get him. It was some rumors that there were some rumors that I think Seattle might have took Anthony Richardson. He got injured again yesterday. So yeah, we heard those rumors and that he might fall to us. They end up taking him. And I think he was a pro bowler his first year with Seattle. So I mean, we traded down once he was gone. They didn't like Christian Gonzalez, which Christian Gonzalez he got injured last season, but before he got injured last season, he was a flat out baller. He was a flat out baller before he got injured last season. And this season, Christian Gonzalez is balling for New England. So I don't know what they didn't like about Christian Gonzalez. I would love to know what was the issue with him. He was the corner out of Oregon last year, which for some time he was the number one guy on the board. So yeah, I don't know what was the issue with Christian Gonzalez, but they didn't like him. They didn't like him. So I don't know what it was. Maybe he wasn't tough enough. But right now, silently, he's become one of the best corners in the National Football League. So you got to think about the gap. Witherspoon went like 4. I think Witherspoon went like number 4. Top 5, I think it was. He went top 5. He went top 5. He went top 5. So, and then Gonzalez went 20 something or 15, 16, 17, 18. So I don't, a lot of teams seen whatever, they seen whatever, the Lions seen. So Lions got out of there, end up getting Jahmyr Gibbs and, a bunch of other guys. And I kind of agree. I agree with them trading down. And I think it was, I think it was the right thing to do. I think it was the right thing to do. So he said, "I would take Brian Branch, Laporta, and Gibbs for that," said Campbell. Campbell said, "Whatever that combination of picks was, had it been with Witherspoon, you're losing out on one of those players. You don't get that combination of the 3. So note, Campbell likely didn't mention Jack Campbell because that pick was made with Detroit's original 18th overall pick, while Gibbs, Laporta, and Branch were all results of the draft day trade. So yeah, so it worked out. It worked out. It definitely did work out for him. I mean, all them guys are contributors, and they, most of them guys gonna have more of an impact on most of them guys gonna have more of an impact on than a corner is. You know what I'm saying? Eventually they end up with two corners in the draft with brother Terrion Arnold. We see how good he is. He ain't no Devon Witherspoon yet in his rack straw. He been injured, so we'll see. So so but yeah. So but yeah, man, I look forward to it, man. So but I don't know, I'm kind of rambling here, but yeah. So that's interesting. But then we have to move on. So give me a minute. So then we have an issue with Detroit Lions made some moves yesterday. They end up placing F.A. Melifonwu on the injury list, and then Brian Branch end up being on the injury report with an illness, so he doubtful to play. So they won't have two of their top three safeties. So Melifonwu they placed on injured reserve. They thought he was going to be back, and he didn't. So after 4 weeks of not practicing, Lions finally decided to place F.A. Melifonwu on injured reserve. He will now miss the next 4 games, meaning he's eligible for a return week 9 against the Green Bay Packers. The Lions veteran safety has been dealing with an ankle injury all season, and while initially it looked like he may not miss much time, he was listed as limited practice all of week 1, indicating he clearly suffered a setback and is not able to get back, make his way back on the field. As recently as last week, Coach Dan Campbell noted that they didn't think they would have to resort to placing Melifonwu on IR. He's progressing. He really is. He's progressing. I would say no, Campbell said. Now that can change depending on if something happens here or happen here with everything else, the rest of the roster. But right now, I don't feel that way. He's getting better. So, but when asked about Melifonwu's status Saturday, Campbell far less optimistic about the clarity surrounding Melifonwu's return. No, he's really not. Any clarity, Campbell said. So at the end of the day, I think for real for them, I mean, just put them on there. I think you put them on there, and hopefully come back and get better. So, but ain't too much more you can say about it. Like, he always been injured. His whole career, he was injured. He's one of them dudes that show a lot of promise, and he show a lot of promise, and he can just never stay healthy. So that's kind of been his whole thing. It's just, he's a physical specimen too, bro. Great athlete, great body type to play the, corner or safety. Hella athlete. Is just, his body can't hold up. You got some guys that just body can't hold up in the National Football League. It's always something. But he one of them guys that you see when he healthy, he flash. He got the ability to be an all-pro type of player. So, I didn't know much about him at Syracuse. Didn't hear much about his injury issues at Syracuse. But, as of right now, he ain't helping the team. And then Brian Branch potentially is probably going to be out today with an illness. So it's that time of season when the seasons change. That without Melifonwu, Lions become pretty thin at safety, while their starters, Brian Branch, Curry Joseph, they ain't help. Well, let's turn back the time right there, because Brian Branch ain't healthy around here, bro. He ain't healthy. So the Lions downgrade Brian Branch to doubtful, could be without 2 safeties on Monday Night Football. So they're missing everybody. So Branch moved to safety this season. So Lions will downgrade to safety Brian Branch to doubtful for that game against Seattle. Branch is dealing with the illness, according to the team. So it's that time of season where that weather change come. And with global warming, that weather change is very real, like streaky and iffy. With that being said, a lot of illnesses coming right now, allergies, and that one illness that you can't say online. So you getting, a lot of illnesses is coming back, and you don't know if it's the flu, it's just the allergies, it's the season change, it's the other stuff. You just don't know. You don't know. So, with that being said, man, like, you don't know what it be no more. So, we'll end up, seeing what happened, with the whole situation and all that. But, it is what it is. So we'll be without Branch, be without Melifonwu for a few weeks, and we'll see what happens. But hey, I appreciate y'all for tapping in. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video financially. You want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Peace.